Hi guys, what's up? We are starting our first episode and welcome to
Two Tales in a Nutshell podcast made by me, May, and
Jordan, the other one. But this is our first episode. We're making a New Year's episode, starting off 2021 fresh. And I don't know, let's introduce yourselves. You already know our names. Let's talk about it.
so we're both seniors in high school as of right now. We're both class of 21 graduates going to be. All truly based in Hawaii.
We're gonna be graduating, y'all. 2020 has been the worst year of our lives. Pandemic. But we've been striving, y'all. We've been getting through it. Now we're heading into a new year. Hopefully new goals. Hopefully we don't have to stay in this pandemic another year around. Hopefully everyone wears your mask, sanitize, wash your hands, and stay at home. But overall, we're good. We're together. We both negative, y'all.
We both did our safety protocols to actually come together and film this episode. So let's start off with our 2021 goals. What do you have?
My 2021 goals. It's a lot of stuff. Pandemic. Get over yourself. Just leave. No, my 2020 goals is like finally ending high school. Oh, it took forever. But then I'm going to college, so that's even worse. We start all over again. But I'm going to be an adult, guys. I'm going to be 18. I'm going to be a young adult. It's going to be weird transitioning. But I guess my goal is to hopefully have a good starting for college year. You? What's your goal?
My goal is just to continue working on myself mentally because this high school life, not the greatest. Mentally and physically.
Oh, that's another goal. I need to work out, y'all.
We both need to work out.
Now walking to the fridge and back.
That's a workout.
Yeah, it is. That's like my goals in life. But yeah, we're preparing for this. Preparing for college. We're be young adults, and I don't like it. Adulting's hard, y'all. It's hard, y'all. But I don't know. Where are you going to college?
I'm planning on staying in the state. And if not in the state, I'll planning on going to either California or Idaho or Utah. I do have family up there that can help me transition from one state to another. And they can help me out with a place to stay so I don't have to pay for dorms, even though that would be pretty fun. Dormitory life is nuts, and it's pretty cool.
I'm just going to stay home. I was going to go. I was going to leave. I was going to go to the mainland. I was going to leave. I was going to say peace out. Like every other Hawaiian kid, they don't want to stay here. But pandemic, money is an issue sometimes. So I'm just staying home, and I'll just do my career. What's your career? What's your major?
I'm trying to major in all design departments. Architecture, fashion, home interior, anything that I could put my hands on. Another thing would be economics or business, actually. One of those two. Whatever I could get my hands on first.
She's multi-talented. Well, my major is I'm going into animation because obviously I love Disney, my thing, my jam, and I love those movies, so I wanted to do that. If not, I'd make my own business because my parents do, and I would do it. I'm not gonna do what they do. Heck no, that's too much work.
Why don't you explain what they do?
They do flooring, they do housing, they do pools, they do sports courts, they do everything under the sun. And I can't do that. She ain't sportsy. She can't do that. I can't do that, y'all. I can't. So, yeah, I'm going the lazy route. I'm am the artist of my family. So that's why I'm taking a different route, y'all. You feel my pain. You know, if you know, you know. Comment down below. But just like this whole pandemic thing is crazy. It's been crazy since the beginning.
Yeah. It's just, it hasn't been the greatest, but I do believe that this pandemic brought out a lot of true colors in people on how they actually behave and react around people, like certain people. And it also brought out a lot of good friendships that was hidden because not many people were accepted of it. So I believe this pandemic had its good parts and definitely its bad parts most of the time. Maybe, well, with the whole vaccine and all that, I don't believe it's true. There's no way that we found a vaccine in 8 months? About 8 months, and we're still trying to find a cure for cancer and all of the other bad diseases out there. Yeah, we found this cure or vaccine in only 8 months. There's no way that we found a good one this year when this came out, like being a real big thing this year as well.
This whole pandemic, it's just been crazy, and I agree the vaccine is just coming, and I feel like for us in Hawaii, we got a lot of stupid people, and our cases keep going up and going up. So like for Hawaii, we have tiers, you can say we have tiers, and we keep going back to square one, where everyone has to stay home. Yes, that should be the rule. You should stay home. And like today, we got 103 more cases. We're not supposed to be that high. We're supposed to be like lower than 20. But it keeps going up, up, up. Like the whole big scare. Like from the beginning of the school year, we thought, no, it's not gonna hit. If it hits Hawaii, it's done. And it did. Mm-hmm. And Hawaii is a small place. And it's going to affect so many people, and it did.
I believe it's the smallest state.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
We're just getting cases after cases. And that was a big scare. Because we're the smallest island, and it can go anywhere.
I believe that the only reason why it's only bumping up more and more is because people are feeling, quote-unquote, oppressed with having to mask up, with having to social distance, yet nobody does it still. Mm-hmm. And they don't really realize that the faster you guys do the safety protocols and you social distance and you mask up and you wash your hands, you should be washing your hands. If you don't, you're disgusting. But still,
yeah.
The faster you guys do that, the faster we could go into open crowd public places mm-hmm. without having to do that.
Yeah, we can go back to going to the beach with your family, having birthday parties.
We could go back to having a church. We can go back to having concerts. We could go back to having multiple people in a restaurant. We could go back to having every other thing that we have had before the pandemic, yet no one does it because they feel oppressed.
Yeah. We'll link the Hawaii link to get you guys updated on the COVID-19 cases and how it's going. But like, it's been crazy. We're opening our airports again to tourists, which is the wrong move.
Yeah,
because our cases are still going up.
Yeah,
and it's not going down.
I don't believe that would be the right idea, even though our economy strongly
runs by tourism.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
Now's not the time.
Yeah.
Especially when we're trying to decrease the amount of cases, now is really not the time.
Yeah. If you're on tier 4, like almost done with cases, you can bring them in.
Yeah.
But we're not. We're on tier 1.
Tier 4 should be like the part where they open up to tourism.
Yeah. But they're coming in and they can bring something. And sometimes the tests are not very accurate.
Yeah.
Like really, they keep changing it. They keep modifying it all the time, so it's not going to be correct every time you come. Because you could bring it here, or you could bring it from another island because they have it. And it's just hard, because where we live, we have the most cases. We live on the island of Oahu. Most cases, because that's the island of the city life, basically.
Yeah, that's the overpopulated island out of 8 islands. Pretty sure there's 8, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're dumb.
But yeah, and then all the other islands, they're getting more cases because of people traveling from Oahu to these islands. And it's not just essential workers, it's anyone. Like, tourists would go into Oahu, they would stay there for weeks. And then they would come out, and then they go to a different island. And we don't know where they've been. They didn't have to stay in the hotel room. You're supposed to, but we had so many people that tourists leave the hotel and spread the coronavirus because of that.
So here's the next question. How do we think they should have done it? Meaning, like, how should the government have gone about this in the first place? But they didn't.
They should have closed everything.
Yeah.
They would have had a limit. They should have police on the road, and if you catch someone leaving their house, you get ticketed and you have to go back. You can't do gatherings. You can't do anything. You have to stay home.
I believe that the ticket was $5,000.
Not even, it keeps bumping up if you don't wear a mask in general.
Yeah.
But like, if you're an essential worker, I feel like they should have police in every town that you have to stop by, see your ID if you're an essential worker. Where do you work? Do you have your work card? Like that, so they know if you're essential or not.
And there's exempt letters too, right?
Yeah, you can't just like go around. You're just going to go to the beach. Not anymore. You need to ticket people if they're at the beach or they're just going out, like parks and everything.
I believe Australia recently opened up to not having to mask up in all public activities that you can do now. They all have to social distance, even though they probably should still, just in case.
Yeah. And
But I believe that they're still doing that either way. So
yeah, I think the tiers are good, but then you need people to follow. If they don't follow, they're gonna be stuck at home even longer.
yeah, and I think that the population of people who feel oppressed is a lot more than the people who actually want to go out but still have to stay home and do their part to help the entire country.
Yeah, and I understand. Like, soon our school, they're literally asking people to come to school. And I'm just like, no, that's not the point. We're still in almost a tier 1 again. The point is to not go anywhere. Yes, I know you get it. You want to go out and hang out. But you could hang out when the pandemic's over. Because I know some people want to go travel. They want to go to the mainland. They want to go to the parks again. They want to go everywhere else. But you can't do that if the pandemic's still here. COVID-19 is real. People can say it's a hoax, but try telling them to the people that have lost loved ones because of this pandemic.
I'm sorry, like for the people who think that the vaccine is like a really big needle putting a chip into you are dumb as heck. Like you're really that dumb to think that they're gonna put a probably like an inch long chip into you about this probably a nail wide. Mm-hmm. They're not gonna do that.
Disclaimer, these are our opinions.
And we're gonna be completely clear and not sugarcoat anything that we say. So if you do not like it, please stop listening.
Please. We're just having fun here. We're just giving your opinion. That's the disclaimer. Okay, back to what you were saying.
But yeah, you guys, why
do people not wear masks? I don't get it. It's a mask. It's just a mask.
Yeah.
Yes, it's sometimes hard to breathe, but you're only in the store for 15 minutes max just to get groceries, and you're going back in your car anyways, and you're going home.
It's just another piece of clothing.
Basically. And some people are like, oh, I forgot my mask. Or like, oh, masks don't help. Why do you think Japanese people wear them? They don't like diseases.
They're probably the most healthiest people on earth. Because they're so,
clean.
Yeah. Even
not saying y'all ain't clean, but I know y'all shower, hopefully.
If you don't, then please
Please go shower.
social distance
Please,
yourself away from us.
Not just COVID, but like smell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just a mask. Like some people are like, oh yeah, I forgot it's a pandemic. We have to wear a mask. People say that, and I'm like, huh?
We're already 8 months into the pandemic, and you still don't remember?
Literally, I can't say much because I work at a store. I have a part-time job, and it's not essential. But I wish it was not essential because I could be at home. But I have a job because I'm helping my tuition. So y'all don't come at me. I know I'm talking about essential workers can be the only ones open. But anyways, those are what people say to me at work. Like, we don't have our dressing rooms open due to COVID-19. Because we don't want to keep cleaning it.
It makes sense.
And people are like, why can't we try it on? I was like,
we're in the middle of
a pandemic. You're the one shopping in the pandemic. Literally, we just sit in the store basically most of the time because there's no one coming in because they understand it's a pandemic. Because I like my job, and hopefully this pandemic's over, then I actually see you guys face to face. It's making a social distance and always wearing a mask and keeping my distance away from you. I really want to talk to you, see you face to face, even though the mask hides, face, because sometimes, yeah.
Also, I've seen those TikTok videos where people are trying to prove that masks do not work, even though, so they have the shower head and then they have the mask on the shower head. They turn it on to full blast and the water comes out away from the front of the mask. Sis, you ain't proving nothing except that the mask is actually working. And also, who the frick is sneezing that hard to the point where there's a freaking waterfall falling out of their nose?
Don't say that to me. I sneeze about 500 times a day. But I don't know why people do that. Why do people do TikTok videos about hating masks? You need to wear a mask anyways. And I don't like the rallies that people have to take off the mask. There's no point. You can't run a rally about that. That happened at a Target. They're like, take your mask off. No, you're not helping this pandemic, sis. And if you get COVID-19, what? Silence. That's what I hear. But then, I can't think of them. But why? You need to wear a mask. I'm sorry, and you need to wash your hands because I just want this to be over with. I think everyone wants this to be over with, but there's consequences. But English doesn't work anyways. We want this over with. We want to hang out. We want to see y'all. We want to see all your faces. You want to go to the mall with your friends, but you cannot. Even though the mall's open. Just don't go. Don't go to the mall. But I also can't. I'm also one of those people. Yeah. I'm also not a great role model, guys. But anyways.
Do as we say, not as we do.
Yeah. Sometimes you say stuff and you, yeah. But yeah. With the whole COVID thing, it's just, everything's just crazy during this time. And I feel like some people are smarter than others. Not saying I'm smart, but I'm smart enough to know to wear a mask. Wear a mask.
Not all of us are gifted with the gift of common sense.
Can I get an amen? But yeah, go on. Let's skip the subject. I'm gonna get fired up.
Yeah, I'm slowly losing my sanity over this. Okay, moving on. How is 2020 going?
Not great.
But let's focus on the happier things, the greater
2020?
things.
I have to get on TikTok more. I got to learn stupid stuff from TikTok.
You got a job. That's
yeah, I got a job, guys, during a pandemic. That's hard. Then we had school. We still don't like school. Either year, pandemic, no pandemic, we still don't like school.
I strongly believe that the school education system is the reason as to why people are dumb as hell.
That's why they don't wear a mask. Wear a mask!
And the school education system, it fails so many people that they try to blame things that happen in the school that is school related on other people.
Yeah. It's just this, yeah. That's the only happy thing. I got a job, but like, man, what you did? What was your happy part of 2020? Laying in bed all day?
Yes, I got so much sleep in. I used to be so insomnia. I used to have so much insomnia.
Yeah.
And then 2020 really helped my sleep.
You know what sucked? I couldn't celebrate my birthday or May's birthday. What the heck, y'all?
Oh yeah, we couldn't really celebrate our birthdays.
We didn't see each other for months in the beginning. We didn't see each other at all. Because obviously, pandemic, y'all.
I think like 6 months in, we couldn't see each other.
Yeah, we didn't see each other till like the summer.
Yeah.
We still got negative. Don't come at us.
Yeah, we both got tested. We both came out negative.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Negative, y'all. Just want to disclaim that. Anyways, we didn't see each other for months.
That was weird. Because at school, we're literally, people at school think that we are siblings. We're not.
Literally. And like, she's like 200 feet taller than me.
I'm not. I'm only a couple of inches, okay?
Okay, she's taller than me. And like, we don't look alike at all. Can't say that because me and my sister don't look alike at all. Disclaimer, I have a sister, but I'm not going to tell you. But yeah, I have a sister. And May, everyone thinks May is my sister. They're like, oh my god, you guys are sisters? It's like, yes.
The person I talked to, she said, didn't I just walk past you on back there?
Oh my god, yeah. Sometimes
no.
they think we're twins too. And I'm like,
I think it's because our similar styles, but it's
oh yeah,
also
we wear
a bit
black.
different. Black is our favorite color. Like, it matches everything.
Yeah, but it's just so funny because people really think, even teachers, like,
didn't I just walk past you? What?
Even teachers, like, we sit together in class and they think we're related. Like, cousin, sister, whatever. They think we're related.
I think we knew each other before we actually met, like, distant family that knows each other. Because our distant family knows each other.
Yeah.
Your aunt is the niece of my uncle's father-in-law. That's weird.
So we're like long distant cousin, kind of. But, like, yeah. It was just weird because we always seen each other. And, like, even our families, you know, like, we are always, like, hanging out.
That's how you know you're Hawaiian. Your family knows many other people in Hawaii.
If you know, you know. But, like, yeah, it was just weird not seeing anyone. It was just, yeah. Like, for my birthday, we did, like, a drive-by. Like, I got May a gift, she got me a gift. But we were masked up and, like, social distance. And, like, we would have to put it, like, on, like, almost, like, on the ground or somewhere on a shelf. So we didn't touch each other because it was, like, it's weird.
I think, where did I put mine? I think I put mine right on top of the mailbox.
Yeah, and we were, like, social distancing, but, like, you know, you're like, oh my god, you want to hug them, but you can't hug them.
Yeah.
It's
no
a
more
Hawaiian
honies.
thing. Yeah, no more honies. Yeah, that's what's going on in 2020. A lot of movies that got canceled. How dare they? Ugh. And Disney Plus. Why the heck are you charging so much to watch a damn movie?
Yeah.
We didn't talk about that. We'll talk about that next episode.
I have yet to watch Mulan. I didn't watch the live action.
Okay, it doesn't have Mushu.
I'm mad. No. There's no songs either.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in the next episode. We're gonna rant about that one.
Yeah, that's a story for another time.
Yeah. What happened? What else happened in 2020? A lot of gamers. We'll talk about that in the next episode. The gamers are getting the hype this year, y'all.
I've been inside the gaming community for like a good.
I have been too. I
years.
watched some of them, and but it's just been popping off this year.
Yeah, I feel like you were into it, but you weren't that into it.
Yeah, I wasn't like I need to watch every single episode, but now I am.
Yeah.
Now I am. Even we're gonna talk about Among Us. That's a pop-off game now. Even though it was made like 200 years ago, it's like now.
It was made like back in 2018.
Yeah, now it's like the biggest game in the world.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about that in the next episode. But what else did we talk about in this episode?
I feel like we could go on to the next topic. Oh, this is gonna be very hit or miss.
We could talk about this in another episode because this could be one whole episode. This topic.
Yeah.
It's a secret, y'all. You need
Yeah,
to find
we'll
out in the next episode.
We'll save this for the next episode.
Yeah.
So how is our Christmas/winter break going?
Whoa. Guys, let's do this disclaimer. We are here on the island of Hawaii, Big Island. Y'all, what's up? I'm not telling you where we are because that's too much information I'm giving you. But we're together. We're going to be here for a week. And we're just chilling in the room. Got here a couple days ago.
Yeah.
It was weird. We had to go through a whole thing just to get out of the airport. It was a whole thing. We got off the plane, go do the QR code thing. It was a long line. No one was social distancing at all.
Yeah.
It was hot as hell.
I will say this: workers haven't been really enforcing the social distance rule.
Yeah, they just stand there.
Yeah.
In front of the fan. When I need the fan, it's hot.
Like,
if you know the Kona Airport, that's where we flew into. It's hot. Hot.
people will be like a foot away from you. Well, not really a foot, like 3 feet away from you or 2 feet.
Yeah.
And in front of the workers, and the workers will do nothing.
Yeah. We all know we're sweating and everything, but like there were so much people that didn't get tested correctly. Some of them deleted their QR code. Some of them did the QR code wrong. So they let them on the flight from Honolulu to get here. So that's why I was confused.
Yeah.
Like this couple, they took a test and they took, like, the test didn't work. I was like, they were on the plane with us, y'all.
That was, it's scary because you don't know who took the test and actually got the results back correctly.
Yeah.
And who didn't.
Well, ours was fast. The lady was like, okay, she looked through everything. Everything was correct. And we were there in and out.
Yeah.
Everyone else had so much problems, and we didn't know why.
I think it's because we had everything ready to go.
Yeah.
So, like, you need this? Okay, cool. We'll put this right here.
And we did it correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my mom guys are essential workers, and they fly back and forth to do jobs, so they know how to do this. But, like, just, like, some of the mainland people, they flew into Honolulu, and they stayed there. But, like, you would have to do it correctly the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Then you do it correctly the second time.
Yeah.
Then they didn't do it correctly the second time. Now I'm like, that's confusing. I have to breathe. Like, that's just weird.
Well, speaking of being on the Big Island, why don't we go back to talking about how we're planning for our future ahead and see how it ends up.
Okay, we have different plans.
Yeah.
We have our first plan. That's like the dream plan. Like, you want to go for this dream, and it's going to be your dream job. My dream job is to be an animation artist for big-time companies and maybe have my name on the big screen one day. Mm-hmm. That's my dream. That's the first dream. And we got to have a backup plan because sometimes, I'm not trying to be negative, but like,
dreams don't always end up
how you want it to go.
Yeah.
Like, that would be awesome. That would be amazing that I got that opportunity.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Like, I would be, like, the happiest child on earth. Like, that's, like, my dream. After, like, college, I would do that. And I would stick to it.
My dream is to major in all design departments, like I said before, and to have a backup to a backup, just in case, because you know how, like, let me explain. You know how fashion is, like, in trends in certain intricate times, and then there's those small periods of time where there's nothing going on. I want to have, whenever I do fashion, I want to have a backup to in that time. It's like, if fashion is going on and it ends like right here, I want to do whatever design I can do next until the next fashion trend pops up. So like, if fashion ends, I want to do like either architecture or house interior.
She wants to be multi-talented.
Or like, what else is there?
You've always been into fashion since you were younger.
Yeah, fashion has always been my natural thing to
You
go
like,
to.
We used to be at fashion club, y'all. And she loved fashion club.
Fashion club was my thing. It was the basketball club to me.
Yeah, we're not sports people, y'all.
Yeah.
If you have sports questions, that's gonna be out the window. That's for the next group of people.
Yeah.
That's not us.
Sports thing, we understand, it's just that it's not our thing.
Like,
it's not
we'll
our
understand
go-to thing.
it, but like, don't ask us to do it. Like, I'm not gonna run. Literally, that's not me. That's the siblings.
Yeah,
That's not us.
all of our siblings are more sporty than us.
Yeah.
We're the more.
And nothing wrong with
Stay
that,
home.
guys. There's nothing wrong with that. You can have your own talent.
Yeah, it's just that it's not our thing.
Yeah, but being healthy is helpful. I need to remember that. But yeah, your dream. Your
But
back up.
Yeah, my dream is just to have that. And then if design doesn't work, I want to open a bakery somewhere. I don't know where. I want to open my own business. I want to be my own boss. And I just...
Yeah, TikTok doesn't help. TikTok
Yeah.
adds videos of what you want, and that's what happened. It was like, being your own boss. And I'm like, I don't like you, TikTok, because now I'm thinking about it. That's what I want to do, too. Like, we were thinking about being our own bosses for each other. Like,
Yeah.
we'd work together, and we would make a bakery. Because May is really good at making ingredients, doing
And-
measurements, and putting it together. I'm good at designing it. So that's how we got the idea of baking, because we bake in our house. Because if you live in a Hawaiian household, you gotta learn how to cook, y'all.
It's always no like discrimination, but it's always the females who always know how to cook, and
Yeah.
then all the males are always the one who knows how to hunt, gut the prey, or prey, would that be the word?
You know, let's skip the word animal.
Let's get the words. Yeah, gut the animal and then cook that.
Yeah.
The female is to
Like, set up everything, put the plates out, get the
Yeah.
chairs together. That's, like, usually Hawaiian style. That's usually how it is. Like, all the girls, like, set up everything, and the guys, like, do all the heavy stuff, like, get all the pots and get everything together, like, hit coolers, everything.
This is just our
Yeah,
description.
our family.
of-
Because I grew up on catering. Our whole family, all the girls have to cater. Like,
Yeah.
we're in the lineup, and you have to, like, serve them.
Mhm.
And then the guys are in the back cooking, doing all the heavy work, like tables. And we gotta design the table. We gotta make it cute. And then we gotta organize who's coming. Gotta organize all that.
And then you have to go say hello to every single family member that comes to the gathering, and all the males are just sitting there drinking whatever they want, and it's so annoying.
Yeah, and it's just like, and you don't even know the person. You gotta say hi anyways because that's how it works.
And then here's the add-on: whenever the music starts, all the aunties and uncles, "Oi, niece, get up there and go dance."
you know. But like, yeah, that's usually how traditionally that's how it works. So I want to be my own boss, and I can boss y'all around.
But yeah, we're just planning. If our original plan does not work, like our different majors.
We're not gonna think negative. Literally, that's the disclaimer.
Yeah.
You guys can follow your dreams. Go follow your dreams.
Yeah, this is just our backup plan if things don't work out.
Just you guys need a backup plan if that doesn't work out, and you want to change your mind during college, or you want to change your mind if not going to college. Then you have that option too. You are young.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong about like
Even if you're
changing your
older.
majors. There's nothing wrong about changing your dreams. There's nothing wrong about changing your likes or dislikes. It's completely natural. It happens to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that it's not easily accepted by certain people, and that's
Yeah.
fine. That's their own opinions. It should not matter to what you think that you should do. Just as long as it doesn't hurt yourself or anybody around you. Well, not really like that, but like it doesn't hurt them physically.
Yeah.
If it hurts them mentally, it does not matter because that's their opinions getting hurt, and it's not them actually bleed. If they're not bleeding, they're fine. Just bottom line, if they're not bleeding, they're fine. Also, same thing about that. If you see something that you do not like, what do?
You walk away.
You walk away. But nobody does that. Okay. I'm getting ready. Internet these days, social media and all that. What does everybody do?
They walk right into it.
They walk right into the drama. Okay, I will say one thing. The Jeffree Star drama, that's the only reason why I like him. The drama is entertaining.
Literally. But like anything else, just follow your dreams, guys. Your family's gonna support you. If they don't support you, then find good people that are gonna support you. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, the social media problem would be another episode. That's
Yeah. That's gonna be tea talk. We're gonna have that as a tea episode.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, my dreams sometimes it changes. Like my parents, like May's parents, my parents, they had a dream. They got their degree, but they went a whole different direction.
Mm-hmm.
Like my mom was gonna be in the health field, like she was gonna do that, but she didn't. She owns her own company with my dad. Mm-hmm. My dad was gonna be in a math major. He was gonna be a math teacher. He was for a little bit, but he didn't like it, so he became his own business person. And now they own their own business together. And your parents?
I think I'm not entirely sure what my mom wanted to be, but she was into like dancing, like hula and all that. I think she wanted to be a teacher at one point, and then she went into the safety department along with my dad. My dad, I'm not entirely sure what he wanted to do. He was more like the knucklehead of his high school. He was the knucklehead of his high school. He was always the one causing trouble and all that, but he still, his morals were correct to him, and he didn't really harm anybody. It's just that he was he was that irritating classmate to everyone, but he was still funny. He was still trying to take care of everybody, trying to make them smile. If someone was feeling left out, he would be the one to talk to them and get them into other groups to get them more active, I guess, interested in other people, and it would always work out. And then I'm not entirely sure what he wanted to do after, but I think he actually wanted to be a musician. He was inside a group, and then he left it because it didn't really please to him anymore. And then he went into the safety department because he saw a job, no one was going for it, so he decided to get the job done. And I think he's in it for about 5 years now. Yeah, about 5 years. Not entirely sure what he's gonna do next, but I think he's doing pretty good with the safety department now. My parents both have degrees in safety now. They both went to college to get those degrees. They worked very hard for it. I applaud them for doing so.
So I don't see you doing that.
Yeah, safety is not my thing.
Yeah, I don't see, like, my parents always talk about, like, oh, you should run our business. And I'm like, that's not my interest. Like, I can't do flooring. That's, like, it's a whole nother ball game. Like, I didn't realize flooring was really hard.
Yeah, flooring, you have to get every single measurement right.
And I'm not good at math. That's why my dad's so useful with his math degree. Because you need math and flooring. And my mom's just my mom. She does care about people and health stuff, and that's why she always likes to be healthy. But then we always eat ice cream, so it's not very helpful.
I would say your mom is more of the business side of the...
Yeah, she's really good at, like, making, like, the business side work. She's the work mom. Yeah. She inspires me to become my own boss, literally, because she gets everything done for my dad. Because my dad's not tech savvy. He's an old school.
Yeah.
He can't even use his phone. And my mom bought him an iPad, and he can't even use the iPad. She only bought him an iPad because he can't see. And my mom's the blind one out of the two. Yeah, she's not legally blind. Sorry, she's not actually blind. She just Hawaiian Tim. She cannot see. She really can't see that much. That's why she always has her glasses, or she has to go really close to the thing. She always squinting. But my goals for college and my major, just do whatever you like. That's why I have backup plans. But this year, everything what we talked about, COVID, everything, it's just been crazy. And I don't know what we're going to talk about in the next one. We'll talk about some stuff, tea. We're going to talk about gamers, drama, what we're interested in. What's social media? What's kind of TikTok we're on? What kind of movies, TV shows? Get to know more about it.
I am ready about the whole social media drama. I have so much pent up anger that I need to get it out before I lose it on somebody who's absolutely innocent. I'm gonna feel so bad. I'm gonna feel so bad if I end up doing that.
She's the angry one out of the two of us. She
Yeah.
she gets into it.
Like, I'm usually the silent one out of both of us.
She's
I'm the
silent but deadly. Like a fart.
Yeah.
Like a fart.
I'm usually the silent one. I'm the one who's very observant of everything, but still have my blonde moments every now and then. No discrimination, okay?
We all have it.
Yeah, we all have it. It's totally fine. But, like, I'm the one who's completely silent. I'm the one who's observant of everything. I'm the one who has... How should I say this without being mean? I'm the one who understands a lot of things, but I will be completely silent unless I am needed to talk.
She will punch a person.
Yeah, you want me to punch a person? Just tell me the reason. If it fits my morals and values, then I'll gladly do so.
See, she's like the violent one. I'll get into the tea, but like she's up at like 12 in the morning. You see this? You see what happened? I'm like, what happened? Like, that's her. And I'm like, yeah. But like, I'm the one that gives you advice, kind of. I'm the one that makes it all happy. But also, I will come at you. I'm the weird one. I don't know. I'm kind of blonde, kind of not. Kind of like, oh shoot, what's wrong with her? I'm like, I'm all over the place.
I feel like in our high school life, we were both waiting for someone to like start a physical fight because we have so much pent up anger that we need someone to like let it out on.
Yeah, because I don't have a therapist and I don't have a punching bag. I have my sister. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, disclaimer, I don't hit my sister. She hits me. She's like, why are you being annoying? And I'm like, I don't know.
Dude, we need to go to like a gym and start punching the punching bag.
Oh, you know I can't do sports. So I'll just yell at him. There's gonna be a lot of bleep, bleep, bleep.
There's gonna be a lot of censored words.
It's gonna be a lot of, beep, 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 beep. I'm gonna be that guy, that Wreck-It Ralph, that orange dude. You can't understand what he's saying, but I feel like he's swearing half the time. Because you can't tell what he's saying. That's me. Or I'm that green little gumdrop.
Oh, yeah.
The angry face guy. But, yeah. I don't know. I just need a gym teacher to tell me to yell at stuff. I'll yell at stuff. And I'll break something.
You ask me to punch anything, I would gladly do so. You ask me to yell at anything, just give me all the reasons as to why I should yell at that person or thing, and I'll gladly do so.
I'm the person that eats a lot.
Same.
Eating's great, guys. Every time you need eating advice, we got you. We just eat.
Yeah, eating.
I think that's a Hawaiian thing. You just eat, y'all.
Yeah.
And they don't care. Just eat.
Eat and hunt. That's about it.
Eat, hunt, surf, beach.
Paddle.
A lot of
paddling. That's gonna be another episode.
That's amazing. That's not a me thing.
You get to be educated as well.
I like it. But yeah, and I feel like this podcast, it shows the true side of what happens behind a podcast. Like some people, some podcasts, they're real. Mm-hmm. They're real. And they're going to tell you how it is and how it isn't.
Yeah.
But they're going to ask better questions and topics than we are. We're just randomly thinking of some.
Yeah, we're just
put down,
talking about things.
Comment down below.
We're just talking about things that we usually talk about on a daily basis.
Oh my god, we talk about this for hours. And we said, why not make a podcast? So we're doing it now. We started with this idea in November. I was like, man, we always talk like this for hours. And TikTok, again, what the heck's wrong with you? You make me watch more podcasts. So I said, why not we talk about this? Because literally you just talk about random topics that would interest you. And that's what we do on a daily basis. So why not record it and make people laugh and make people just hear our stupid selves.
One of our main purposes as to why we made this podcast is to relieve everyone from all the stress going on in the world.
Get it out of it's something you can enjoy during this pandemic at home.
As serious as the situation is, we would like to have a safe place for some people, because I know that some people are going through a lot of stress right now. They're going through more stuff than we are. Yeah.
We are living like the middle line.
Yeah.
We're in the middle. We're the middle class right now.
Yeah.
Everyone's like not caring. Some people are like suffering,
Mhm.
and we're just trying to like make it like funny and make it like weird and get to know our weird selves.
We're trying to uplift everyone's spirits during this hard time. So we wanted to make this as a safe place for everyone to be themselves, to do whatever they want, to do what they want to make themselves happy. That did not make sense. Excuse my English. Moving on.
We just want you to listen to it. We want you to hear what we got, and like maybe you think about these stuff. Maybe you want to hear someone else's opinion.
Mhm.
Maybe you want to yell at us for our opinions. Go ahead. We just want something to get our minds off of this, and it also gets our minds off of this. Because sometimes, yes, I can be that person. Sometimes the pandemic, you want to forget about it. Sometimes I do want to forget about it. But it's still here, and we still need some uplifting. Sometimes your phone's not going to be always the thing that's going to uplift you. Talking it out is.
Yeah.
So
That was the one thing we learned the hard way during our high school
was talking
life.
to someone and like being there with someone to talk about this stuff with.
Yeah.
Even if it's random topics.
I will also like to add on. The thought just came to me now. 99% of the world's problems can be fixed by talking, but either one, someone's pride is too high, or two, someone's ego is too big for it to fit in their own bodies.
If you know who they are, comment down below. I'm just kidding.
No, we're gonna get that.
But like, yeah, this podcast, we're gonna keep going if you like it. If we get even a like, we'll make another one.
Well, anyway, even if we don't get a like, we're just gonna make more and more. This is like our own venting
area.
space.
Yeah. I'm ready to post it. We're gonna have our social medias down below, and we're gonna have some other evidence that we use during this podcast. We're gonna link that down below, and just everything. Instagram, Twitter, we have those. Our Instagram and Twitter for this podcast. We have an Instagram and Twitter for this podcast, y'all.
That's right.
We're getting into this. We're getting this down. Sometimes when you make decisions, it doesn't go working out, but this is working out right now.
Surprisingly, it is. We had so
We're
much
actually
technical
doing this.
problems.
Yeah, we're actually doing this. Yeah, we had technical problems earlier. Yeah, but you know how it goes.
We had so much problems trying to make like the
Just
business side.
just
of
to
this.
talk
Yeah.
for this podcast.
Because usually both of us during school, we're the most silent people you'll ever see.
literally, have you seen those videos when people are like, yeah, and you're just looking at each other and you make conversation? That's us.
Yeah, like we can understand each other without actually speaking.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's the end of the first episode. We did it. Yeah. We did it. First episode down in the books. Got it. But hopefully you like this episode and you leave a like and a comment. And you comment down what you want to hear next.
Yeah, and then I think we're going to do like a Q&A episode.
If we have enough Q&A questions, we'll make an episode. But
yeah, if
just
we
rate
find
us
enough.
out of 10. Even if it's a 5, it's okay. We need to improve. It's the first episode. Don't come at us.
There's always room for improvement, no matter what it is.
Anyways, stay at home. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Stay safe during this COVID. And we love y'all. And we have everything linked below. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Peace out.